If you're watching this video, I'm sure you're in one of three categories. Either you have tried to hire some VAs and it's failed miserably, or you've hired some VAs and it's gone okay, but you really are struggling to build that dream team that's going to help your business grow. Or maybe you haven't hired any VAs yet because you're just scared of the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen if you hire the wrong VA. You don't know if you can trust VAs to give them access to your systems, to your business, and expose your business to that kind of risk. Well, I'm going to break down the three things that you need to do to make sure that you hire the right VAs the first time and get back to growth. The first thing that you need to do when you're looking at hiring VAs and you want to make sure that you hire the right VA is you need to be super clear on what your goals are as a business and what the tasks are that you need done to support that. So, is your goal to create a marketing team? Is your goal to hire a financial VA to help you with your bookkeeping or maybe invoicing? Or is your goal to hire a sales team and have a team that's going to grow your business? Or maybe you're looking to hire a full team of VAs that are going to do a bunch of these different tasks in your business. Or maybe you're looking to hire a full team of VAs that's going to accomplish a lot of these different goals within your business. But you need to be focused on what the specific goal is and then what are the tasks that go around that. So I talk a lot about this in my videos because it's one of the biggest things that small business owners miss out on when they're hiring VAs. We're taught from bigger companies that we should really look at position titles. We should look at whether they have some kind of formal education. We should look at whether they have specific experience doing that exact thing. And when it really comes to VAs, a lot of times they're not going to have many of those things. Now, it is absolutely important to make sure that you look at their background and that they have relative or exact experience of what you're looking to hire them to do. However, it is not necessarily mandatory because VAs are highly adaptable and they're very quick to learn new skills. Now, this doesn't mean that you should hire a copywriter to come in and do video editing, but one of the biggest things that you want to make sure you're looking at is can they complete the tasks that is required to accomplish the goal for the job that you're hiring them for. So, like I said, you wouldn't want to hire a copywriter to come in and do video editing because they're just not going to have any set of reasonable skills, even though they might be able to write really good captions or really good titles in your video or really good descriptions. They're not going to most likely have the skills to edit the video unless they have video editing experience. And I've even seen within, for example, video editing, where we've had video editors that have generic experience editing videos, but then we have video editors that have really specific experience editing different styles of videos for, like, let's say YouTube or social media. And so you really want to be clear on what the tasks are that you need done. This is also going to help you hire multiple VAs that may have a little bit of crossover as far as skills go, but they have enough of a difference to where they can work together as a team to accomplish the goal. So, for example, if you're growing a YouTube channel, you're most likely going to need a video editor, and you're most likely going to need a copywriter, and you may even need a graphic designer, depending on where the skills fall for your copywriter and your video editor. Why would you need these three different positions or these three different groups of skill sets? Well, that's because you're going to need someone to create amazing thumbnails that really stick out. You're going to need someone to create titles, thumbnail text, and descriptions for your videos. And then you're actually just going to need someone to actually edit the videos, upload them, and pay attention to different trends and all of the things that go into uploading YouTube videos. One of the things that you'll see with VAs, and this is not because they are intentionally deceitful, but a lot of times they are instructed by programs they've taken or mentors that they have to make their skill sets more broad. And so you may have someone who says, hey, I'm a marketing specialist. And to them, that means they have copywriting experience, they have video editing experience, they have graphic design experience, they have Canva experience, they have Premiere experience. And what I've seen is that very few times are people really proficient in all these areas of marketing in order to really move the needle in your business. Now, this is the key. You can hire someone who is a jack of all trades, and they may be pretty good at some of these different areas, but are they going to be good and specific enough to be able to move the needle in your business when it comes to a marketing strategy, for example, let's say? The other thing that you need to keep in mind is with a lot of these tasks, there's going to be time needed for research. There's going to need to be time allotted for creativity. There's going to be extra time that's needed to do supplemental work that has to do with what these tasks are trying to accomplish, but that aren't directly related to just doing the task over and over again. And this is definitely crucial if you want to hire VAs who are more of a contributor to your team instead of someone who just does the same task over and over. Now, you can have both types of VAs. You can have the VA that is just going to do the same task over and over and over, and that's what their skill set is. You can also have a VA that's going to do similar tasks over and over, but they're also going to problem solve. They're also going to add strategy, and they're actually going to contribute to the goal of the overall business. And this leads me to my next point. You need to ask the right questions to really understand their belief system. You need to understand what it is that motivates them, what it is that they have fears of, what it is that they believe in as far as, their work ethic and in terms of your business. You need to understand what their belief system is. Their belief system is going to dictate how they work, the quality of work that they're going to provide to you, how long they're going to work for you, and whether they're going to be consistent in delivering that kind of work to you or not. It's also going to allow you to understand if they are that person who is just going to do the same tasks over and over and not really put much thought into it, or if they're the person that wants to be problem solver and the strategist within that department of your business and actually help you move that part of your business forward. You got to understand what their belief system is along with their skill sets. And if you can understand these two components, you are going to have a really good grasp on whether this is a quality VA that you want to hire for your business or not. Are they actually going to help your business grow in a way of solving problems and creating new strategies? Or are they really just going to help your business grow by completing tasks that just need to be done but really don't take a higher level of thought in your business?
I'm glad you're enjoying the video. If you need help with hiring, training, or managing your VAs, make sure you click the link in the description below to check out our free VA hiring workshop. If you need one-on-one help with me, click the link to schedule an appointment to see how I can help.
And the last thing that you really want to make sure that you do to hire the right VA the first time is not just hire one, but hire multiple VAs. This is going to help you on so many levels when it comes to analyzing whether the VAs are true to what they actually told you in the application process, or if they are underperforming in some different areas, and if they're just underperforming compared to the other VAs that you hired. So I always recommend, especially when you're newer at hiring VAs, hire a couple at a time. You can put them all through trial phases, which is very inexpensive. And most VAs are absolutely 100% okay with this as long as you're clear about what it is with them. And that will allow you to put them through this vetting process where you can test out their different skills, their different response times, whether they are that VA that is going to just do tasks over and over, or whether they are actually the VA that's going to solve problems and come up with solutions for your business. You're going to be able to see how much value they actually bring as a VA to your business and whether you actually want to retain that person or not. So many times during this process, we've actually had a VA outperform another VA, but maybe they didn't perform as well in the application process. And the only way we would have known to make a better hire is to hire 2 or 3 or more VAs at a time and see how they actually do with their work. So I will never consider a VA actually hired onto my team until I put them through a vetting process. I've actually seen that they can back up what they say they can do in their application and in their interview, and if they can actually contribute to the team. So if you can make sure that you're super clear on what the goal is, what the tasks are that you need done in your business to make sure that you can accomplish that goal. So these are really the 3 basic things that you need to be focused on when it comes to hiring VAs, and especially when you're hiring your first VAs. It's really simple, guys. It doesn't have to be more complicated than this. Just focus on what the goal is of the company, what the tasks are that are going to help you complete that goal. Does the belief system that the VA have line up with the goals and the belief system that you have and that your company has and that you're looking for within a VA? and hire a couple at a time to make sure that you are hiring the best option available to you. Don't rely on just hiring one at a time. It's going to slow down the progression of your company, and it's going to be more cost and time intensive with hiring and training individual VAs versus just seeing how well they all perform at one time and then picking the best option from there. Hey guys, that's the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in. If you got some value out of that, make sure you go ahead and let me know by leaving a like. I'd love to hear your thoughts, questions, and comments down in the comments section. And of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos. We release 3 videos a week, one on sales, one on marketing, and one on VAs. And of course, if you want to check out some of our services or products, check out the links in the description, as well as you can find information on one-on-one coaching and consulting with me, where we can dive into the specific strategies and solutions that you need in order to take your business from 6 figures to 7 figures, or low 7 figures to more 7 figures.